Save up to 50% on your medicine bills. Ask your doctor or pharmacist if Pharmacodynamics has a generic medicine that's suitable for you.
There's a famous quote that says only two things are certain, death and taxes. But it seems that South Africans can also be certain of feeling the pinch of ever-increasing prices of groceries, petrol, pretty much everything. Unfortunately, that means that the price of medication and health services also increases. But with smart shopping and forward planning, one can make certain of actually saving money on meds and health services. Let's go see how.
Because most of the products we purchase at a pharmacy are bought out of pure necessity, we often forget that as consumers, we still have many choices.
I believe you're looking for ways to beat the pinch and meet all your medical needs.
Yes, I think everyone is.
Great, come with me, I'll help you.
When people think about generics, often people worry that they're just duds or placebo medication, but that's obviously not the case.
Generic medicines are a copy of the brand medication. They are as safe and effective as your original brand and far more cost effective. Not only that, they also save you money on your medical scheme throughout the year so that your savings last longer.
When it comes to over-the-counter drugs, how can we save money there? I mean, there's so many options, and I think people often get confused because they don't know what to get, what's going to help them, and when to stop.
Sure, I understand, and that's where the advice of the pharmacist comes in. It's vitally important to speak to your pharmacist about the OTC medication, and they will give you the correct advice on as few items as possible to treat your condition at the time. All our pharmacies have clinics which offer the wellness screening, which includes your diabetic screening, your cholesterol screening, your blood pressure, as well as the BMI, so that we can then give you the right advice as to whether you need to see a doctor for your condition or whether we can help you to monitor it over a period of time. And it's far more cost effective than going to a doctor or hospital.
Also, thank you, you've been such a star. I really feel like I've got enough tips to help me beat the pinch. I think I'm going to pick up a few products to get me through the last few weeks of winter.
If you're on a medical aid scheme, it's important to understand what they cover and what your co-payment structure is. Sometimes it can actually be cheaper to pay out of pocket in the long run.
If you're trying to save a penny at your local pharmacy, I've got 5 tips for you. The first one is ask your doctor for samples. They often have them, but sometimes they just get too busy and forget to mention them to you. Another thing to remember is newer drugs aren't always better drugs. Things have been tried and tested for a reason, so if you have an old drug that you rely on, rather use that one. They're often cheaper. Stick to your local pharmacy. They have a better idea of your medical history and therefore will offer good advice. Remember the generics. If you rely on a good generic medicine or over-the-counter, you can also save a penny. The last and most important tip, which will probably save you the most money in the long run, is to look after your health. Eat healthy, exercise, and live your best life.
Save up to 50% on your medicine bills. Ask your doctor or pharmacist if Pharmacodynamics has a generic medicine that's suitable for you.